Hi everyone, and welcome to today's live event. In today's event, I will share with you how to overcome mistake and failure. The thing is, we cannot escape from mistake and failures. We just have to accept it because that's just something that is part of life. And if you're not accepted and you're not willing to make mistake, then you will experience a lot of disappointment because as human beings, we will make mistake, right? We can't escape from it. So the only thing we can do is learn to accept that we will make mistake and then learn how to overcome it. That's the only way. Otherwise, if you try to prevent a making mistake, that's not going to be possible, right? Because as a human being, we will make mistakes. And so the only thing we can do to overcome it successfully and not allow our mistake and our failure to hold us back, then we have it's important for us to learn how to overcome it. That's the only way. If you do not learn how to overcome it, then you will face a lot of disappointment and it will hold you back from moving forward in life to continue in living your life. And that's why the only thing we can do to overcome our mistake and failure is to learn from it because we can't escape from it. If you try to escape, that's not going to be possible. And then you will experience a lot of disappointment in your life. Okay? So in today's event, I will share with you different ways to motivate and inspire and empower yourself to overcome failures. And then at the end, I will share you a simple technique to help you overcome failure and setback and mistake. Okay? So the first way to help you overcome your mistake and failure is that you have to believe that your mistake do not define you. What that means is that when you make mistake, that does not mean you are not smart. That does not mean you are not successful. That does not mean you are a negative person or a bad person. Because remember, we are human beings. We will make mistakes and fail a lot. Okay, so you want to expect yourself to make mistakes and fail. And if you believe that you are a negative person or you are not smart when you fail, then that is not true. Okay, especially when you have big goals. When you have big goals, most likely you will fail at least one time or at least three times when you have a challenges that is so big, a goal that is so big, most likely you will fail. And when you fail, that does not mean you are not smart. Okay? That does not mean you are not become successful. Because if you are able to achieve all your goals and dreams the first time around, then you are a perfect person. But we are not. We are human beings. We are not perfect, which means expect to fail. Expect to fail a lot of time. Because if you do not fail, then you are a genius. But are we a genius? No. Okay? So always remember that when you fail and make mistake, that does not mean you are not smart. That does not mean you will not become successful because you still can become successful. And that does not mean you are a bad or negative person when you make mistake or fail. Okay? Because as a human being, we are not perfect. And which means we will fail. We will make mistake. Okay? Expect that in life. Because if you do not expect that in life and you expect yourself to achieve everything the first time around, you will experience a lot of disappointment. Okay? So always remember that your mistake and failure does not define who you are. Okay? So the next tip to help you overcome failure and mistake is to believe that your mistake and your failure is not your destination. This does not mean that okay, you stuck with it and that's your result for your rest of your life. And that is not true. A lot of people when they fail first time or even the second or third time, they believe that oh okay, I'm not meant for anything. I'm not meant to achieve that goal anymore. I'm meant to stay at that destination when I fail. But that is not true. In life, there is no permanent destination. Okay? There's no set destination for you. Okay? There is always something better in the future. Mistake does not define your destination. And that is important to remember. And most importantly, as a human being, We can overcome anything. It's just your self belief. But most importantly, the future is contain unlimited of opportunity. The future is has a lot of limited of opportunity. Okay, so which mean if you are able to continue to learn and grow, which means there will be opportunity for you out there. As long as you learn new things and you're growing along the way, which means better opportunity is out there for you because the future is unlimited of opportunity. The only thing that prevent you from seeing those opportunity is that you stop on learning and growing. So if you keep on learning and growing from your mistake and failure, which means the chance for opportunity will always be presented to you. And that is important to remember. Remember, the future life is not limited. The future and life is unlimited of opportunity. Okay, it just depends on you if you are willing to continue to learn and grow. And most importantly, it depends on your creativity, how creative you are. A lot of times, people have trouble of overcoming their mistake and failure is because of lack of knowledge, of lack of skill, of lack of being creative. But if you continue to learn and grow and learn how to become more creative, which means you are able to seek out opportunity better when you fail or when you face failure or when you make mistake. Okay? Always remember that no matter how many times you fail, even 10 times, even 20 times, doesn't matter how many times you fail, opportunity is always out there for you. It just depends on are you willing to continue to learn and grow and be creative of coming up with new solution to seek out new opportunities. Okay? So the third way to help you overcome mistake and failure is that mistake and failure are the best tool to help you develop and grow yourself to become a better person. It's the best tool for personal growth. Because personal growth is about learning and growing, right? Learning to understand yourself, how to become a better person, how to become a stronger person, and making mistakes and failure is one of the best way to help you learn and grow. Okay? So for example, let's say that you don't make mistake, okay? And you make little mistake. If you don't make mistake and you are succeeding in something already, then you feel like there's nothing else to learn because you succeed. And when you succeed, you feel like, oh, okay, I got the knowledge and skill. I don't need to learn anymore. However, when you make mistake, when you fail, then you lack certain knowledge and skill. The main reason why we make mistake or fail is because we lack a certain knowledge and skill. Otherwise, if we have the knowledge and skill already, then we won't make mistake, right? But when you make mistake, which means you lack a certain knowledge and skill, which means making mistake is the best opportunity for you to see what you need to learn and grow. And the more you learn new knowledge and skill, the better person you become, the stronger person you become because personal growth is about learning new knowledge and skill. And that's why making mistake is one of the best way to help you learn new knowledge and skill to become a better person. Okay? And also, if you don't make mistake, which means you're not doing something new. You're doing something that you know you can achieve already. You know that you have the knowledge and skill already. But if you step out of your comfort zone, which means you tend to fail when you do something different, right? Because you're doing something that you have never done before. And that is the best thing. When you fail, when you do something that's outside your comfort zone, you know exactly what new knowledge and skill you need to learn to become successful. And that's why making mistakes, challenging yourself, stepping outside your comfort zone is one of the best way to develop yourself to increase your personal growth to become a better person. So in this case, every time you make mistake, you should be feel grateful. You should appreciate it because you know why? They give you the opportunity to learn new knowledge and skill to help you become a better person. And personal growth is the key to life success. If you have the opportunity to learn and grow and to be better, that is a blessing because life is about growing. Being a human being is about growing. If we do not grow, then we are dying because we are a living thing. If anything that's a living thing, we have to grow. If you don't grow, then you are dying slowly. And that is why making mistake is a blessing for us. It's to help us learn new knowledge and skill to help you become a better person. And that's why every time you make mistake or fail, be happy, be grateful that you did. And when you have that mindset, it will push you to become a better person. It will push you to become a stronger person. And that is the key to life success, personal growth. Become better and stronger daily. Okay. And another great thing about learning and growing from your mistake is that it will also increase your intelligence. Okay. Intelligence is not about what you currently know, but it's about learning new knowledge and skill to increase your intelligence base. Because in order for you to become more intelligent, you need new knowledge and skill to do things successfully. Okay, and so when you make mistake and when you fail, which means you will have to learn new knowledge and skill, correct? And when you learn new knowledge and skill, which means your intelligence is growing. And that's why the more you fail, the more you make mistake, the more you if the more you're willing to learn and grow, the more intelligent you become. Okay? And that's the great thing about making mistake and experience failure is the personal growth, one of the key to life success and happiness. So the fourth way to help you overcome your mistake and failure is that your mistake and failure give you the opportunity to inspire others after you overcome your mistake and failure. Okay? So when you encounter mistake and failure, which means it's a negative experience, right? But when you're able to overcome that negative experiences through learning and growing, then you have something to share with others. You have something to share with others how you overcome struggle, how you overcome setback, how you overcome challenges. And people love to hear those stories. People love to hear how you face a challenge and overcome it. They can sit all day and listen to those kind of stories all the time. And when you share those stories to others, how you overcome your mistake and failure and become a better person at the end, you will inspire others. And that is the key. People love to inspire others. And we like to be the person that is inspiring others. And so that's why making mistakes and failures give you the opportunity to inspire others. And that is important because who doesn't want to be inspired, right? And who doesn't want to be the person that inspires others? And that's why making a mistake and failure are great opportunity for you to inspire others. And so, and so in this case, we have a lot of opportunity to inspire others, right? Because we make mistakes every day. Small mistake, big mistake. So the sooner you are able to learn and grow and overcome your mistake, the more opportunity you have to inspire others. And to inspire others, there's no better feeling. You create life meaning and purpose out of it because you know why? Because when you inspire others, you are helping others overcome certain challenges and activity. And when you can help others live better, that is where you create life meaning and purpose. Life meaning and purpose develop when you share with others how to live better. And when you share how you overcome your mistake and failures, that is helping other people live better. And that's why making mistakes and failures are great opportunities for you to inspire others. And there's no better feeling when you can inspire others. Okay? So those are the four ways to help you create that powerful mindset to overcome setback and failures. Okay? So once you have a setback and failure, and now you have this positive mindset, okay, what do I need to do now so I can overcome my setback and failure and mistake? So one of the best ways is create a plan. Create a plan how you're gonna overcome it. Okay? So in this case, you want to write down every solution that you can come up with to overcome your mistake and failures. Okay, so this is like brainstorming. So you want to write down every single things that you need that are solution to overcome your setback and failures. Okay, once you write down all those solutions, then you want to arrange them from the best to the worst solution that you can come up with. Okay, so the best one, number one, and then you keep going down to all the bottom. Okay, once you arrange all the solution from the best to the worst, you must take immediate action on the best option. Okay, whatever you put at the top of number one is the best option to overcome your mistake and failures. You need to take action immediately. Okay, and once after you take the action on the first option and it doesn't turn out correctly, or you still fail, then go down to your list number two. Okay, after you take action on number two and it's not working, take number three. After number three and you still fail, number four. Okay, and remember, even if you fail 10 times or 20 times, remember, life has unlimited of solution, okay? Which means if you fail 10 times, keep on learning, keep on growing to come up with new solution. And remember, being creative is important, right? That's how you come up with successful solution. So remember, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you take action and fail, remember there's unlimited solution out there. Okay, it just depends on, are you willing to keep on learning and growing? Are you willing to become more creative to come with the solution out there? Okay, so do not stop. So because the thing in life success is about moving forward. Okay? Remember, life is about growing. That means moving forward. If you are moving forward, that means you are growing. So even though you fail 20 times, but as long as you're moving forward to learn and grow and come up with a solution to your problem to overcome your mistake and failure, that means you are growing. You are moving forward. Okay? And life is all about moving forward. Even though you might never have the result that you desire, or you might take a long time to achieve or overcome your mistake or failure, as long as you keep on learning and growing and keep on taking action steps to keep on moving forward, that means you are growing as a human being. That means you are experiencing that life meaning and purpose within you. Because remember, as a human being, it's all about growing because we are a living thing. So as long as you keep on learning and growing and come up with new solution to try to overcome your mistake and failures, you have achieved one of the life success. Okay? So remember, the future and life have unlimited of solution and opportunity out there. It's just all depend on you if you're willing to continue on learning or growing. Okay? So those are ways to help you overcome your mistakes and failures. So here's a recap. Okay. So when you make mistakes and experience failures, always remember that your mistakes do not define you. Okay. That does not mean you are not smart. That does not mean you will not become successful. It's just that we are human beings. We make mistakes. That's just something we do. Okay. And remember that your mistake does not determine your permanent destination. Okay? If you make a lot of mistakes, that does not mean you will be obstacle, stuck with that obstacle or stuck with that situation because we can always get out because life is filled with unlimited opportunities. Okay? And remember, make a mistake and failure is the best for personal growth because personal growth is about learning and growing. And every time you make mistake, which means you're missing a certain lack of knowledge and skill, which means it gives you the best opportunity to grow because you learn new knowledge and skill to overcome your mistake, and that is personal growth. And your mistake will give you the opportunity to inspire others. And when you can inspire others, you are creating life meaning and purpose. Okay? So the sooner you overcome your mistake and failure, the more story you will have to share with others to inspire others to live better. Okay? And the last one is always create a plan. Okay? Remember, there's an unlimited solution out there to overcome mistake and failures. Okay? If you fail 20 times, 30 times, that does not mean there is no solution. It's just, are you willing to keep on learning and growing? Are you willing to become more creative to seek out new opportunity, seek out new knowledge and skill to help you overcome your mistake? Okay, so that's the end for today's event. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time.